Greetings, fellow nerds. Welcome to another MTG NerdPhil video. Season just ended, so we got a restart to the season right just before Kaldheim. So, that's an interesting move, but I guess it makes sense. I'm excited to try Kaldheim when it comes out. We're going to play some wacky, fun, goofy decks like we always do in Standard Rank to climb up the ladder. We also get additional content here on this channel. Gonna talk about video games, board games, anime, TV shows. So if you want to see additional content besides MTG, consider hitting that subscribe button to have an easier time finding me in the future. I've got a lot to talk about. I finally beat Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so I was a completionist, so don't rail on me. I know it took a while, but anyways, today we're gonna play some Naya Planeswalkers, probably my favorite tricolor combination here. And we're gonna be playing a little bit of jank, so feel free to shuffle this around as you wish. There will be a description of the deck list and other decks I played recently, so go ahead and check that out. Today we're going to try and ramp and play big stuff as usual. So we got Gilded Goose for the ramp, Scavenging Ooze. It's really good in this deck actually, because we're going to be exiling. We want to be gaining life because we're a little bit slow, and especially if we don't get our ramp creatures. Florahedron for either the creature or the land. Banishing Light, best removal card. I always push for this card if you're playing white, especially like homebrews or jank. Play Banishing Light because you want to make the jank work, and removing big threats is really important. Boss Riquettes, we're playing enough creatures to justify this, so I actually really love Boss Riquette. He's one of my favorite planeswalkers. Skyclave Apparition, probably going to see standard for a very long time. Removal on a stick, very, very good. Bonecrusher Giant, going to see standard play forever. Best card in red probably. Cultivate for the ramp, also getting the correct colors because we're playing a lot of doubles of stuff. Nahiri doesn't really belong here, but I like creating chump blockers and we're playing planeswalkers, so heck, why not? Some Chandra, big Chandra for removal, we don't have a lot of card draw, so pretty good in this deck. 3 Vivians because Vivian's really good. Mirror's Call could be a land, but sorcery is pretty good as well. 3 Ugins because Ugin. Then we got Shadow Skull Smashing, Plains, Mountains, Forest, and 4 of the pathways here. I don't have enough for a Gruul, but I would probably play 3 of each. But it actually kind of works out because we're playing Cultivates, and you want correct color combinations. And, sometimes this is that's always the thing with tricolors. You always kind of get a little hosed by the colors. I'm not playing any of the Scrylands either because I think that's a little, you don't want to go too slow in this deck. You want to, Bonecrusher Giant turn 2. You want to Cultivate turn 3. You don't want to be a step behind in this deck. So we're going to keep this. We got all 3 of our colors active, and I really like that. And we got to Cultivate, so we're going to look really good here. All right, so I think this is Dimir Control. Man, we never earned the right to go first. That's always a problem in best of 1. They kept on top. That's unfortunate. So we're going to play this for green. Probably the next one for white. I'd rather Cultivate than play Bosri turn 3, I think. Oh, what is this? I'm not sure what I'm seeing. Okay, actually we're going to set this to white then. We're going to remove this now before it gets another counter. Probably next one for green regardless, but to Cultivate. And then we can get another white and another red. That's kind of my thought here. So we're Esper Clerics. I'm not really sure what we're playing against. This is quite interesting, but we'll see how this goes. Nothing turn 2 or turn 3. Creatures entering, so that's not too bad. So we're gonna Cultivate. Get a yep. So we'll set the red down. So it's actually nice here because we can Chandra and then just eat that guy out of existence as long as it doesn't get a counter. I'm not sure what we're playing against. This is like Esper good stuff? Yeah, this is interesting. Not really sure what I'm seeing here, if I'm frankly honest. Gain some life, makes sense. Okay, so we're going to play the Plains. So thoughts here, we can Bonecrusher. So actually this might be better. Yeah, let's... Oh, wait. Oh, Hushbringer. No, no, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I gotta say things out loud more and realize what Hushbringer and other stuff does. So that could be a problem. Okay, so I think Chandra is our next play. That was a huge mistake. We could have... Oh, gosh. This shouldn't look this bad. Okay. Actually kind of annoying because I would have liked the lands. So we're gonna Chandra here. And deal 2 damage here. And we'll let him decide if he wants to trade or not. Because... Okay. So next turn, I think we can... This is an interesting take on Esper. So he's played all his stuff, but that's a big sovereign there. So actually kind of important here.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, leave her alone. So this guy. So we're going to... let's remove the potential card draw. It's actually pretty important. And play the goose. Actually gonna play Bossary. And then do that. Yeah. That feels okay. So we're at 6, so we can hopefully draw a land and then play Ugin. This is like a deck where it's like, I want land? You know, usually you're like not hoping for that situation, but in this case it's actually okay. So this guy has a decision to make here, how he's going to attack. Okay, so he says all at Chandra. Okay, well that's not too bad because we can kill one of these guys. He can get bigger here, which is slightly annoying. Because you can just pump with tokens. So, yeah. This could be a problem. Land? Oh, perfect. Okay, so we're going to play... guess it doesn't matter, but we have a little bit more red sources, so... We're going to play this guy. And we can, I think, just -2, and then we win the game. And we keep most of our stuff. So I think we win from here. And it's got bigger. Yeah, so we're playing enough creatures to justify Bossary cut. He's almost at ultimate. So he's in top deck mode. We've got Tomb Crushers. Yep. Ugin wins games, pretty much. But, you know, getting to Ugin is actually super important. So that worked in our favor. Interesting take on a Flyers deck. Esper Flyers. And he plays like the 2-1, which is... interesting. I usually don't see that card. Even in Flyers, there's just usually better 2-drop Flyers. So, yeah. That was a nice attempt though. When it goes first. We have all our colors, but I feel like we have to mulligan this because it's just this one works a little bit better. I think this is tough. I guess the forest? Yeah. Actually, we should have chucked the mountain. That was kind of a mistake now that I think about it out loud, but this kind of worked out in our favor. So we're playing against the mill deck, so I definitely want to ramp into something as quick as possible before he counters. Bossary and 2 lands, not a big deal. So we're playing against Dimir Rogues. What a surprise. I'm actually going to get this guy. Don't want him to get any card advantage. And then next turn we can cultivate. Hopefully try to land a Vivian, and once we do that, I think we're good. Lost another Bossary, which is unfortunate. This guy's... he's playing the CGB, so we're playing against CGB right now, really. Set this for green. So I need another green. And I imagine another red? Where's another white? I think another white, actually. Could be wrong, but... we have our Gyro Skull Smashing here, so I think we'll be alright. Hopefully he plays stuff. Yep. Yep. Don't play land. Okay. Yeah, we land the Vivian, and I think we're in control from there, which is pretty nice. Yeah, we're looking really good. So, I feel pretty confident. Oh no, we lost an Ugin. Okay. But we pretty much land probably the best card to land against. So we'd say reach. Cultivate is going to get milled most likely, but it's not too bad. Blood Chief's Thirst makes sense. Yeah, but if he's using removal on tokens, then we're looking really good. So, I feel pretty good about that. Okay, that's fine.
How savage.
He's playing of 1 mine again. So we're kind of in danger territory, but not too bad. Goose is actually not too bad. Okay, so definitely another reach. He clearly has something. So I want to play the land. So if I play Nahiri, I only have 2 mana left. Do I want him to... What do I want him to counter? Nahiri actually has blockers, isn't too bad. So let me see if I can get the Goose here. If he wants to counter that, that's actually fine. Okay, that worked. Drown in the Lock is definitely in his hand. So, actually, if I want him to drown in the lock something, it's going to be the Nahiri. Oh, okay. Or not. Maybe he realizes this is kind of like our bait Jane card, but it actually works in our favor because we're going to make multiple tokens, so I'm actually okay with that. Hoping for a red land maybe for Shadow Skull Smashing. Okay. So, we're gonna have to... Oh goodness, this is... Oh no, we lost Chandra. Actually, pretty decent card for us to use, just because it does that damage on creatures. Okay. Scavenging Ooze actually really good, because we can mill out their stuff before the Lures comes in and ruins our day. So, it kind of works out. So he's looking and he's saying, okay, I want to remove stuff. Again, if he's using removal on our tokens, it's really good. So I don't mind at all. We do have to worry about mill territory. We're almost halfway there, so. And he's... Oh! Okay. That means we're gonna lose our Vivian here, which is arguably the best card to use. That's unfortunate, but I'm okay with them using that now. So. Okay. Yep. He's willing to make the trade here. That's slightly annoying. I always feel like, you know, the opponents draw... Oh, gosh. Oh, Chandra not too bad as our next card. So let's trade. No reason not to trade, honestly. So. The block's already happened, so that was kind of a waste. Let's pay the life. Let's make more. Alright, Chandra. So we do 2 damage here. Play him. Okay. Not the end of the world. It's just, I mean, we can always +1, maybe look for an answer. So, we're not, like, out of it. But it's not looking great. The opponent's drawn. I don't want to say drawn perfectly, but they've drawn kind of the really good cards at the right timing. So, and they're playing it right. Okay. Oh, that's also annoying. But it's not too bad, honestly. So he's like, which one do I target? Yeah, I think that's the correct choice. Oh, an Ugin, seriously? 4, 5. Okay, I wouldn't have been able to play it anyway, so I guess it's fine.
That's gonna leave a mark.
And then are you gonna sacrifice that? Okay, that actually helps. So I'm gonna attack with everything and then see what he does. Because depending on what he does, we're gonna do a different +1 here. Okay. Another Ugin lost. Okay. Well, let's attack and then see what he does. That's actually going to be super important. Okay, so we're going to plus here. More tokens. What's important here is that we're not taking any damage. So, what is this? Discard. Okay. Well, let's play the forest and then... Oh, shoot. Time out. Oh, I'm so glad it lets you... Oh, gosh, that would have been bad. So I can actually Satyr Skull Smashing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems pretty good. If he's got a counter, he's got a... I mean, he's got a counter, he's got a counter. So I could just do this for 3. That's actually not too bad. Okay, let's actually do this for 3 safety counters. 1, 2, 3. Just submit 1. Submit, and then 1. Okay. I expect him to counter this, and then we'll still have a Skyclave Apparition to use, so I think we'll be okay. Yep, perfect. So it counters. Yep, you always gotta kind of get ready for that. So this way. Yeah, I expect him to have the counter, so it actually makes no sense to play for 6. So into the story. Gosh, again, opponent drawing kind of what they need here. Just slightly annoying, but Thieves Guild Enforcer. Okay, again, okay. We're in mill territory. Slightly annoying. We might just get milled out, which is I don't know if we lost all of our Ugins. 1, 2. Yeah, we did. Okay, it's unfortunate, but it looks like they're digging. Okay. Okay. That means we still have good cards somewhere.
Feel free to stop that.
Yep.
Anytime.
Okay. So we don't want to get milled. We attack with everybody. And then he can prevent 2 damage. He doesn't decide to prevent. We're probably actually... in this case, it might actually... Oh, gosh. Did I tap wrong? I think I tapped wrong. He says good game, so I think he's going to mill me out. He probably has a land... Oh, if he has a Fable Passage, then he gets it. Yeah. Okay, he's digging. He's Guild Enforcer. Yep. And then he attacks, and then we lose. Okay. So, I don't think I would play that any differently, because we would have lost anyway. So, the opponent kind of... Yeah, they kind of got lucky. Like, they drew into the story to restock their hands when they just had 1 card. So, unless that was the only card in hand, they kind of got lucky there. So, I think... And also, we got all our Ugins milled. So, very different game, of course, if we had not gotten any of our Ugins milled. But, you know, we're still we're still looking pretty good. I think that shows you how good the deck is. If they're lucky like that, then they have a chance of winning. But if we get any one of our 3 Ugins in, we win the game. So, oh, okay, Sultai. So probably another Rogues deck here. So we can kind of hopefully, maybe we'll get a second shot here. We'll see how that goes. Oh, no, this is just lots of... Okay, here comes Bloodchief's Thirst. Yep. Okay, so what I want to do is kind of get my mana source out correctly. So I'll do that. Another one. And then... I'm not sure what... Oh, okay, so we're playing in Shrines. Okay. Okay, lots of green. So I will set this to white. And then we will pass the turn. I don't want to use Vanishing Light quite yet. Doesn't seem right. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to speed up the clock for Shrines because... Oh, Polucranosis. Okay. Well, I'm really glad we held up the Banishing Light then. Okay, so we actually get multiple shots here. And I could have made a food token. I just kind of quickly rushed through that, so that was a mistake. We'll pass the turn. Okay, so this is like an interesting take of Shrines. We have another Banishing Light, so I think we're okay. There's a Cultivate. Might actually be important here, but I'm gonna... If we get a Vivian out, then... Yeah, let's try the Vivian. I mean... If they have the counter, they have the counter. Okay, cool. So our risk kind of paid off here. We are going to do Reach. Just in case there's something that I'm not aware about, because I'm not really sure what we're playing as. They're cycling here. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, so let's do Vivian really quickly before something bad happens. Let's go to attacks. So I'm not really sure what's going on here, but we're going to cultivate for double red, because we have the Chandra now. Can I play this as a land? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same regardless because I won't be able to play the Ugin, but it gets me a land. Well, let's just play it then, because then I can play Ugin next turn, which is pretty nice. Ah! Well, that was not what I expected. I don't see Shadow's Verdict all that often, but we're still okay. We're at 6 out of 8, and they're playing Omen of the Sea, so that's not really that big of an issue. Another Vivian. Skyclave Apparition is next, but we can't play it. So we'll just play the Chandra. And 2 to the face. So we need a second white source. But we can at least... Ooh, Shark Typhoon. Okay. We are going to get rid of that with Banishing Light. Again, the best exile card, I think, in Standard right now. That's really important. Ah, there's our second white source that we need. So let's just... Hey, Shark Typhoon, very good card. I don't want to see it. Alright, yep. We just remove everything that they really ever needed. Alright, cool. So I feel like this is a good stopping point. So we lost to Dimir Rogues. Kind of... I mean, a little unlucky more than anything. But I think we had a good shot. So this deck's pretty good overall. So again, it's in the description links for you to try it out. If you're still here and not subscribed, consider hitting the subscribe button, because you'll get more than just MTG on my channel. And that's something I've always wanted to do for a while. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. At this point, YouTube is showing you a video. On the very top is my most recent upload. Probably me playing Magic, but it could be me also talking about something in the nerd world. On the bottom is a video that YouTube thinks you specifically will like. So go ahead, check it out, explore your channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you for your next NerdPhil.